Hey everyone, this is Jim, producer of the Around the House Show podcast. If you're listening right now, you already know we bring you the best tips, tricks, and expert advice to fix, upgrade, and maintain everything in your home without the headaches or the huge bills. But if you're catching us on the radio or borrowing a friend's phone, you're missing out on new episodes dropping straight to your device every week. So do yourself a favor, hit pause for just a second, grab your phone, and subscribe to Around the House Show on your favorite podcast player. Whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music, or wherever you listen. It's completely free, and you'll never miss an episode again. Thanks for supporting the show. Now let's get back to making your house work for you. Hold on tight. We have a great Around the House show coming up this weekend. Help us out and subscribe on your favorite podcast player. In the first hour of the show, it's time for the newly updated 2026 Spring Home Maintenance Checklist. Eric and John cover all those things you need to take care of before summer, so your home is back in shape.
We've both had houses that have had the rats can crawl underneath there.
I'm usually the guy that waits until there's a puddle in the entryway. And I'm like, I really got to buy a door suite for that.
You know, and you want to keep those rodents down and making sure, and that's one of the things too, is just keeping that stuff cleared out. But speaking of rodents, you wouldn't believe what a animal rights group is trying to pass in Oregon right now. They're trying to get the signatures for voting on. Listen to this one. This is the Peace Act, as they're calling it. Issued a petition 28. They're going to make it so you can't hunt, fish, or raise animals for food. And they're going to classify common agricultural practices as rodents. Animal abuse. And anytime you go out to kill mice, rodents, that would be considered animal abuse.
I was speechless. My mom.
In the second hour, Eric G. and John Dudley chat about what's new in irrigation sprinklers and how to get them dialed in for summer. Then, they jump into earthquake retrofitting. So if you have an earthquake or large wind event, your house will stay on its foundation like it was designed to do.
Or you've got it just where you can't figure out, why are these things not working? Well, you have a couple choices. One, you could sit there and say, all right, I'm going to figure this out. Or you can hire that landscaper to come out there that's going to charge you by the hour that didn't know what they did either. And then they're going to go through just haphazardly to figure out what's going on, unless you found somebody that specializes in irrigation systems. Like that could be $1,000 fix pretty quick. So for me, I'm like, all right, it's better to know my own system anyway and get it figured out and do it. We were talking about those valves. That is probably the one moving part that I see that breaks the most, are those valves not working. That's what low voltage turns the water on, turns it off, and that's that. All right, that's the first line that's working out of there. That could be the front yard, the side yard, backyard, or whatever. However it works.
All that and more on Saturdays Around the House show with Eric G. We have a huge announcement with our brand new Around the House YouTube channel. Check it out at Around the House HQ, and the link will be down in the podcast player notes. New videos, all in 4K quality, all ready for you to watch and learn from the best people in the industry. If you work in the trades or construction or design business, check out the Around the House Pro Insider podcast. That is back. Just find it on your favorite podcast player. If you want to hear more, listen right here on this podcast player to find out the answers. That's a wrap, folks. Another wild ride of home maintenance mayhem and project starting swagger in the books. Huge thanks to our awesome audience for tuning in. You're the real MVPs, keeping us on air while we dodge rogue ladders and those ancient website crashes. Catch you this Saturday for more laughs, tips, and maybe a few questionable DIY decisions. Until then, keep your hammers swinging and your Wi-Fi strong. See you soon.
Hey, it's Eric G. with Around the House. Are you looking to grow your business? Need a spokesperson for your company? Maybe an MC for an upcoming trade show? Or maybe you want to up your game and shoot some promotional videos? My team of experts would love to chat with you. Head to AroundTheHouseOnline.com and fill out the Contact Us form, and we'll set something up. Thanks for listening to Around the House.